One can bring up the great coaches, great players, and great games that have helped define Michigan football tradition, but do so in front of first-year head coach Rich Rodriguez, and he'll tell you what all of that means for this year's 3-9 squad.
It's in the past. You ever see the movie Lion King? That monkey hits the lion over the head and the lion says, "What did you do that for?" Doesn't matter, it's in the past. It's in the past. I don't think there's anything, you know. I've said this to our team, so there was a time back probably when Jimmy Brandstatter back here played. You know, there was a time when he put that winged hat and you come out of that tunnel in a big house, and that was probably worth 10 to 14 points right there. Because they had built the program. Coach Schembeckler and Coach Muller, Coach Carr had built the program to the point where, you know, playing at home in that big house and that winged helmet come out, there was a certain feeling that, boy, it's going to be a tough game. It was worth 10 or 14 points right there. That ain't the case anymore. I mean, that's obvious. That ain't the case. Now, I would like to build it up to that point, and that's part of our challenge and our goal. But we're not there anymore. We're just putting on the wing helmet means something. We've got to deserve that. Everybody wants to know when we're going to win more games. When we deserve to win more games, we'll win more games.
But will Rodriguez be able to rebuild a program arguably at one of its lowest points in its 129-year history?
He's got a lot of work to do, no question about it. But as he's told me many times, this ain't his first rodeo. This is his fifth stop. His third as head coach. He's offensive coordinator twice at Tulane and Clemson. And every time it's the same pattern. The first year they grind their gears, as Austin Murphy wrote in Sports Illustrated. And after that, they start taking off. You can see signs of that now. The defense has gotten better. The offense has gotten much better in many ways. But you still have two walk-on quarterbacks, good guys working their hardest, but not guys that Michigan recruited to be starting quarterbacks. The offensive line is still getting their gears straight. The D-backs need a lot of work. But, I mean, again, look at the history. You'd be hard-pressed to bet against this guy in a year or two, I think.
While Rodriguez has received heavy criticism this season from the media and fans alike, players understand that the blame shouldn't rest entirely on his shoulders.
You know, it's just not happening, and you know, it's not. You know, you can't put the blame on the coaches or, you know, anything like that. You know, just as far as us as players, you know, it's just not happening.
Rich Rodriguez said he'd been building a foundation all year long for the Wolverine program, but that foundation looked more than a little rocky after the Wolverines' 42-7 loss to the Ohio State Buckeyes. But even if they had ended on a win, it wouldn't have erased a season in which they failed to reach a bowl game for the first time in 33 years.
To say that it will block out all the other bad memories that you have from this year, I don't think that's the case. And I don't know if you know, us as a team want to do that. I think we've learned a lot this year, and you know, as painful as maybe it has been, I think we're better for it, and you know, something to learn from and grow from.
From Ann Arbor, Caitlin Urga.